Hey guys, Max115 here. I know, please don't be harsh on me. I know I haven't posted much this week at all. It's just, a few things going on in my personal life and work and whatnot. And plus, like I've said in the previous video, since I'm nearing the end of my push, I just haven't felt like playing much. Besides that, the bases have been pretty tough recently, so I was just like, screw it, I'm not gonna fight for VP anymore. But tonight I thought it'd be a good night to do it. Probably we're moving on towards the last two episodes of this victory point push. We're at 1801 victory points. The boost on my statues just ran out, so it's perfect time to play. And I refreshed all the tough bases that I had on my map yesterday. So we have some relatively easy bases, and I have RZCM train over here, 3-3-1-1 ratio, and that's what we're going to do to try to clear some of these bases. So I think I'm going to have to split this particular episode into two parts because I think that we have a lot of bases to try to cover. I don't know how much time we'll have, but we'll see. News first before we get into anything. I just found out from my task force and from the forums that there have been these huge ban waves going on, and it looks like a lot of people have been banned all over the place. I read in the forums that the task forces with 25 people, they're all actually no, these look actually pretty good. They told me that there were no members on these task forces or something. Interesting. No, everything seems to be in order now. I thought I had seen a few bases of like a few task forces of 25 members, and they only had like 4 or 5 or 10 members in them, so that was a little weird. This is one of them, like 16 out of 25. I'm not sure if that's that little, but whatever. That's not something that concerns me personally. But if it clears any doubts from any of you who are watching out there, me personally, I have never used any third-party software. I didn't want to say the name on YouTube, but I've heard of the name of a couple of them, but no, I never did them. I've never jailbroken my iPad or installed any of these software. So everything you have seen me done over the last 6 months in this channel have been perfectly legit. My only cheat is I spent a fortune on diamonds, but I guess that's what the game was about. Alright, so let's not waste any more time. I've been blabbering for about 2 minutes now. Let's just go ahead. Full boost on my 4 offensive statues. Where's the last one? I forget where I put it. Over here. There we go. Okay, so 4 statues, full offensive boost. Let's just try to get some of these bases cleared. I've already designated R for most of these bases, so let's see if we can do them. I also wanted to do it live because I know I haven't done that in forever. But since we're nearing the end of the push and these bases are somewhat easy, I think we can do it. So the first base is only 2 ice statues. Is it 2 ice statues? Yeah. And the DVD is not even boosted, so this should be pretty easy. It does have a laser beam, shock blaster, but not like I'm too concerned with that. So what are we gonna do first? Because he has almost no ice, I'm just gonna put my troops down first. Oh, that's kind of loud. I need to lower the volume just a little bit. There we go. And now we'll start attacking the shock launcher, rocket launcher. 1 barrage, 1 artillery each. I'm not too concerned about the damage happening up front just yet. 2 more in that one. Wow, this one has a lot of health. I'll put some critters to help out. Critters to finish that off. Actually, maybe I could have shocked. I don't know. I don't know if it was the best decision. It's hard playing live, trying to talk and think at the same time. I'll throw a shock in there. I'm not sure if that was a good idea. Anyway, critters over here for the shock blaster. Ooh, can I shock all these 3 mortars? The 2 mortars and the shock blaster? Yes, we can. Some of the troops are already going for the shield generator on the top there. I'm going to drop a medkit in the bottom. Got another shock ready for the shock blaster. Mortars. Ooh, there's still 1 shot launcher. I have forgotten about it. I'm sorry if I'm zooming really close. It's because when I play, I like to be really close. I mean, I do wear glasses when I drive, so it's not like my eyes are the best. But I know it's kind of uncomfortable for you guys to watch when I'm playing live, especially when I'm like really zoomed in. It might be a little difficult to watch, but anyways, just bear with me. 1 last shock on the shot launcher, flamethrower there, and yeah, all the troops are moving in. Oh, we lost a lot more than I would have liked. Man, was that really only 2 ice? I lost a lot of troops there. That was actually not my best effort by any means, but hopefully we can do more of these videos, like easy bases where I can just talk to you guys and just enjoy the gameplay, without having to stress over it. So that was the first base. Oh, my chest is right here. Let's see. We'll just take the shards obviously. Next base. Well, another very easy base. So 2 ice, no shield, 2 doom cannons, so that's perfect. Funny looking base actually, not a very common layout, but whatever. Let's just go for it. What should we take down? I guess I'll take down this rocket launcher in the middle by the flamethrowers. I think I can just put down all the troops in the middle. They're going to be walking in a straight line because of the positioning of those buildings. 1 mine for the shock bomb, and the mines. We can start working. Maybe I'll work the 2 shot launchers on the side there. 1 barrage, 2 artillery each. That should get them close, if not completely done. Nice. We're doing pretty well. I guess I'll have some critters ready for those flamethrowers when we get closer. Right there. And maybe I'll just drop 1 shock, at least on one of the doom cannons. Actually, I should have shocked the rocket launcher. What was I thinking? I know I had designated these bases with an R. It's because I scouted them. But when I say scout, literally, I'm not even figuratively. I've only scouted these bases for like 7 seconds. So yeah, I don't have a well thought out plan of attack. It's just kind of like go in. Basically, I just look at the ice statues, and if I don't see a lot of ice on the base, just go full head on. There's not really much to worry about. If I see 4 or more ice, that's when I have to stop for a moment and then kind of think a little bit about how to attack and what kind of rate we should be doing. But with this particular base and the ice that he has, I don't really care. Actually, we only lost 2 Zookas. Pretty good. Lost a lot of rifles though. Wow, 67 GBE at the end. I didn't even pay attention to that. Funny that this guy had no gold. Also, notice I have a lot of gold, almost 7 million gold now, and that's because I didn't play for a day and a half, and I have been collecting the gold from the operations and the other stuff. So that's why it looks like I have a lot of gold. So let's move on to the next base. We're actually doing pretty well in time. Another base with only 2 ice statues and not boosted. How is this happening? Huh? Are these bases banned? I don't think they would be, right? Oh, maybe that's why. I didn't really think about that. I mean, I don't want to pass judgment here on the channel, so it's really not my place. But I mean, it is a little bit of a big coincidence when you think if I'm actually attacking lab now after they enforced all these bans, and then all the bases that I'm looking at have no boost on their ice. It'd be kind of interesting. I mean, the only way you'd be certain is wait a couple of days and then see if the prototype defenses go away. But I'm not gonna let these sweet bases sit in here without doing anything, right? Would you? So I didn't really scout this one either. So let's just take down the rocket launcher and the shot launcher, 1 artillery, and just 2 barrages in the shot launcher. Maybe we'll take 1 more just for the heck of it. I think I'm gonna take this one out. I decided to take that rocket launcher down as opposed to this one because of the flamethrower. This way I can shock the flamethrower, mortar, shot launcher, and rocket launcher all together. So that was my train of thought, if you're wondering why I chose the other rocket launcher to shock. Some critters in the front. There's a pretty good number of mines. And wow, I'm a 0 GBE. Boy, we're gonna have to try to gather a little bit of stuff in here. I'm gonna have my first shot ready right there. Mortar, rocket launcher, shot launcher. Maybe I'll drop some med kits in there. And then right here, there goes a shot. Bam, exactly what I wanted. 5 big defenses shocked together with just 1 shock bomb. Let's just drop critters all the way in the back. Hopefully that'll distract the shock blaster. It does, it turns around. Not for long though. Alright, I'll just shock it. My troops are doing really well. We're moving very quickly. And if I can get enough GBE for 1 more shock, I think we should be good. I mean, all the Zookas are working on the HQ already. Actually no, the shock blaster is coming down, so no big deal there. Ooh, maybe a medkit in here on the top there for those guys, because that mortar might do some more damage. But now the HQ went down before I'd even had the chance, and there goes the artillery shell and a smoke, another smoke. There we go. Nice easy bases. I mean, maybe his ice was never boosted. It's only a 1274 victory points, so maybe he wasn't. Maybe he was. We'll never know. Alright, Mr. Shabranek. Cool name. Oh, this one has boost. 4 ice. Yeah, he still has a good amount of time. Double shield. One, two. There are mines over here. Only one mine. How about here? One mine on each side. This is me scouting, actually. This is how I look when I'm scouting. I'm looking at the mines because we're gonna have to smoke RZCM in between these two rocket launchers. But I don't like these three mines here or those three in there. Alright, let's just give it a try. He only has 4 eyes, and like I've said in previous videos, if you've been watching, double shield bases do not work, at least in my opinion. They're absolutely useless if you don't have more than 5 eyes. Because first of all, you don't have the extra prototype weapon shooting at troops. You only have the two shields protecting the HQ, but if you only have 4 eyes to defend, I don't think that's a smart thing. I think minimum 5. 6 or more, it's perfect for double shields. But that's my non-professional opinion, just my casual playing opinion. Would one more do it? There we go. Nice. I think I'm going to get rid of this one here. Screw it. I don't want to risk it. I'm just going to drop one over here too. Alright, so those mines are gone. There's still a couple in the short, but I think we can handle those. Put all the troops right there. We'll get a little bit of extra gunboat energy back from those 2 sniper towers. Just waiting for them to come down. There goes the flare. Now we can start smoking. Gotta smoke carefully, especially when your troops are walking around the flamethrower. See, if you leave too much of a gap, that flamethrower will just pick on them. Oof. I've lost a lot already. Oh man. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Medics, come on, run. We have most of our Zukas, which is good, but we lost a lot of rifles. Okay, we're getting ready with the critters. A little bit more. There goes critters. Shock on that flamethrower. Shock on the shot launcher. Sorry. Ooh, what happened? Was I delayed in there? I think I was. I threw it a little bit delayed. They need to get rid of the flamethrower in the back quickly. I'm gonna drop a med kit. There you go. Come on, guys. Open up. More critters in the middle. Oh, that was delayed also. I lost all my Zukas. Wow. I'm gonna have to try again. How did I lose all my Zukas? Was it the rocket launcher? It probably was. That wasn't bad. Oh, and I missed the shot launcher. Awful. Just awful. Can we still pull this off? Nah, we need a miracle with 6 Zukas. No, let's just screw this. Try one more time. I think the rocket launcher got... I freaked out at the last minute after I smoked my troops. You know why? Because of the flamethrower. The flamethrower that was over here. I kind of didn't look at it before. I didn't scout properly. Let's try one more time. It shouldn't be a hard base to take down. You know, ordinarily I never share my fails in here. It's just embarrassing, but anyways, I guess in this instance we'll just do it. Okay, so I won't shock the shot launcher this time. I think that's what got my Zukas killed. So let's go with 2 barrages this time. Would that be enough? Hopefully it will be. Nice. So this way I can save a little bit of GB from taking those mines. There we go. Now, 2 rifles, a couple of Zukas, and all the rest. And this time we'll do the same, but I'm not going to shock the shot launcher. I'll shock the 2 rocket launchers instead, because I think that's what kind of got all of my Zukas. Also, this time we have to be a little tighter on the smoke over here, right around the flamethrower. Because, you know, the first time we lost a lot of troops to it. Reverse smokes at the end. Ooh, ooh, come on guys, get there. Oh no, my medics are gonna die back there. Crap. Alright, well, too late to turn back now. Critters, shock, shock. Alright, so this time I threw the critters slightly earlier, so that my troops would have time. Oh no, I shocked. Oh, I threw that shot launcher a little bit too late. Alright, whatever. More critters. Come on. This time I have more troops than before, so we should be doing okay. I hope. If I can get one more shot, I mean that shot launcher down here has to go. There goes another shot. Perfect. Okay. Now we're talking. Actually, I have no medics, that's the problem. So my troops are gonna die quick if they don't go fast. If I can get enough for some critters and a flare. I mean, at this point I would really like to flare to the HQ. There we go. HQ and critters. Those critters should buy us enough time. Hopefully. Oh man, the Zukas are dying. The shield is down though. Alright, I think we got this. Oof. I didn't really see what happened in the beginning. I think I just lost all of my medics in there. That really sucked. But like I said, I was only able to pull this off because the base had like no ice. You know, like I said, 4 ice for a double shielded base is not really that strong. So I think I was able to do it. I mean, I lost all my medics. Ordinarily, if this base had you know, 6 ice, I don't think we would have been able to do it. How are we doing on time? Ooh, the video is long already. Maybe we can get one more base for this video, and then we're gonna have to go to the next one. I don't know. All right, let's see this one. All right, this one shouldn't be too bad. 3 ice. Is it just 3 ice? 3, 6, 7? Yeah, 3 ice. Doom cannon, which I love seeing. All right, let's do this. So we'll just take down their 2 rocket launchers. Yeah, let's take this one and this one. So 2 barrage on the one in the bottom, 1 barrage, maybe 2 artilleries on the one at the top. They'll need 1 more artillery each. There we go, both of them down. Put all the troops up in the corner. We'll flare them right next to that sniper tower and the quarry. Just a couple of smokes. A lot of mines in there though. Don't like the mines. So I'm gonna try to position the critters so they'll trigger some of these mines. Oh, there was a boom mine there. Okay, critters. They'll get 2 of the mines at least. But I lost all of my critters. That's okay. I'll just drop a shock on that mortar because my troops are not spread out yet. And if that mortar takes 1 shell alone on my Zukas, then I'll lose a big bunch. So once they're spread out, then it's okay. A smoke on the flamethrower. A medkit on the other flamethrower. Ooh, they're doing damage. I need another medkit over here. Christ. Alright, we need some critters to help out now because that shot launcher is shooting. Rocket launcher on the top is also shooting. Some more critters. Oh man, how did I lose so many rifles? You know what? 1 shock on the mortar there. I think it's the rocket launcher doing all that damage. Oh my gosh. On the top, it's all Zukas. 1 more shock. Alright, I need those rifles to... those medics to really do work. Oh boy. Oh boy. This is hurting a little bit. Oh, somebody wrote me a message. You know what? Screw this. Shock. Reflare. This raid is not working out the way I really wanted it to. Let's put some more critters. I have no GBE now. Oh gosh. Oh my gosh. If I fell again, this is gonna really suck. Come on guys, give me enough for 1 shot. There we go. 1 shot. Quickly. Right on time. Alright, we may have a chance now. Might. Oh, that shell. Oh, I just lost like 10 Zukas to that shell. Damn. And those medics are just healing themselves in the back. Come on guys. Be more productive than that. Well, everyone's shooting at the HQ. If that mortar shell gets to me, I think we got this though. Just a few more shots. Smoke. Man, barely made it. 3 ice and gave me such a hard time. This is exactly what I meant by I have no skill. But then again, I didn't really scout these bases, so bear with me. Alright, so 1,811 victory points. Not too bad. Like I said, this will be just the first part, so stay tuned for the second part, guys. I'll see you guys later, okay?